Okay. The short intro. Hello. So, to continue my love-hate relationship with farming sims, I want to play a few more today. I don't know if you remember, but several months ago, I played Harvest Moon for the SNES. Let me actually sit in my chair like a normal human. Okay, yeah, I played Harvest Moon for the SNES a couple months back. It was a short stream because I think I followed it up after I'd done something else. We were just taking a quick look at it. I didn't even really get to scratch the surface of that one, really, because if you continue to play that game, it does have things that you usually see in the farming sim games, like it has animals, animal husbandry, it has cutscenes, marriage, the usual, the whole shebang. But that game came out in, what is it, 1996? 1997? Let me see, I have it up here. 1996 in August. So, there's a lot of quality of life things that it don't have. So, I probably personally won't be going back to it. Because, yeah. But, instead today, we're going to move forward in the series. And we're going to go on to what is actually the third one. But the second one is the Game Boy edition. Harvest Moon Game Boy. And then not too long after, they released Game Boy Color, which is the one we're going to be playing today. It's the same game, except it's in color, so you're not missing anything. And then we're going to not spend that long here, honestly. And because there's not that much to see here, and you'll see. But after this one, we get to play the one that I started on. I guess you would say my most nostalgic. But, we'll get to that. Let's start here. We're gonna just beeline through this one. I don't think we're gonna stay here long. Let's see. This one came out. I got my notes here. This one came out 1 year after. 1 year and some change after the first one. This one came out in 1997 in December. And it is the first handheld one. Handheld Harvest Moon game. Yeah, continue. Oh no, start. Start. Yeah, that's fine. I was just doing some testing. Since we're not gonna stay here long, I'm just gonna... this is the first game that you are able to play as a female character. It don't change anything as far as I know. And you can also pick a cat in this one, which not everyone has that one, so I'll give them kudos for that. But, wake up. I have a favor to ask of you. My ranch has been... Is this Grandpa? This is Grandpa, isn't it? My house has been neglected because I did not have a successor, so I want you to take my place, to restore my ranch and surpass me as ranch master. Unfortunately, I cannot help, because I am a spirit. At the end of winter, I can come and check up on you. I must be going now. Good luck. I forgot to tell you. Crops will die when the seasons change, so be sure to check the date on the calendar. It is essential for growing crops. Alright. Seems pretty normal. Seems pretty average. We're getting the tutorial. Can I skip this? Yeah, I'm skipping through it. It's a usual farming sim kind of game. That's fine. Okay. It looks a lot like the SNES version, but a more simplified setup since the Game Boy... I'm gonna pick my cat up. The Game Boy did have obviously very limited processing power and color ability. So basically, this game is just a simplified version of the SNES. See if I can. How do I did set up my controls right before stream. Did not check to see if they worked. So I'm just gonna assume that they do. And I just don't have any tools. The main difference between this one and the SNES version is it just has none of the content, pretty much. Like I said, the SNES version has cutscenes, it has marriage, it has the whole town that you can run around in, if you remember that part. This game you just teleport. And there are... I think everything's closed right now, I have to wait. There's no on-screen timer either. You just have to kind of like, I think there's just, yeah, you can hit the select button and it will tell you what time it is. So we're just gonna wait a minute. We're gonna take a peek into town and then we're moving on because this I don't know, I don't want to say it sucks because again, it was the first handheld game. Still, like, kudos on ya. It's great for what it is. I would have loved to have this game on the game, honestly, the Game Boy, or the GameCube, the Game Boy when I was a kid. Here we have Nina, who was present in the SNES game. We can buy seeds, but that's it. We can't be friends. We can just say hi to people. There's Maria, or no, Marie, I think in this one. There's Anne. I think she has a different name as well. I didn't play the SNES one when I was a kid, so they're all the N64 names for me. In the animal shop. I've never seen that guy before. His design got left in the dust. So that's basically it. This is the Game Boy Color. I mean, yeah, it's about what you'd expect it to be. Very simple. I don't think there was any really notes. Oh my god. Is that like a fox? What was that? There wasn't really any notes on the only little piece of trivia was that this was the first game you could play as a female character. And that was pretty much it. So, moving right along. Let me go pull Bob back up here. There we go. So I can get up the next one. Okay. Now this one. My beloved. So picture this. I'm gonna set the scene for you a little bit. I would have been maybe 5 or 6 years old, I think at the time. Maybe even younger. I went over, my brother's a couple years older than me, so I went over with him to his friend's house, and his friend had just gotten a new, the brand new, right? N64. Oh my god. And this console, as a child, blew our minds, right? This was the first console with, I think, I may be slightly off on this, but this was especially the first Nintendo console to have things like 3D graphics. And Ocarina of Time was a game that came out and was a huge seller combination with the N64. That's what my brother got initially. But anyway, we went over to his friend's house, right? And he had 2 games that changed my life forever. DDR and Harvest Moon 64. Let me tell you, I was hooked. It was love at first sight. So let me pull it up here. I think it's quiet. Uh-oh. The bit. I was gonna give it a cold open. There we go. He's gone. It all happened so fast. Anna, please, I'm doing something. Yeah. So his farm no longer. Hey, have another drink. This should be a joyful sending off. Anna, baby. That's right, it's no good to be so depressed. I have to be very careful because this is actually a cutscene, and if I hit any button, or if Anna hit any button, baby. Spring is beautiful with the cherry blossoms. Gorgeous. Look at that. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Alright, let's go in. Let's get in there. I don't need any more. I'm already ready. I'm already primed. Harvest Moon 64, man. This is probably, as a young child, this was almost hands down the game that I spent the most time playing, I think. Because, like, most games, I don't know how long I'm gonna play this one either, so I'm gonna set it up like I'm gonna play it, and then I'll decide later. Because I imagine this will take up this will take up the rest of my stream. It's my birthday. Let's do summer. Yeah. And I think it always picks like the last day in the season, I think. My ranch name. Let's just try to fit in pizzeria, and whatever doesn't stick, it just can get out. Pizza. That just looks like let's just make it pizza. Pizzazz Farm. Yeah, that's good. That's fine. My dog's name. All right. I've actually been playing Nintendogs lately, and I named my Nintendog Plinko. Let's go with Plinko again. It's established. Yes. That's good. I'm good to go. I'm ready. Send me in, coach. Anna is like laying in such an uncomfortable way. Hang on. Let me... Sweetie, do you want to snuggle? Because you need to not hang off the side of my legs like you have depression. This really... Oh, she's gotta go. Okay. Alright. So, this is, I'm gonna say in quotes here, the first 3D Harvest Moon game. The way that they did the effect, as far as I understand it... Oh, my little clippy came off. As far as it was explained to me, and a lot of the games at the time, the way they did the effect of 3D is that they made a 3D model. Let's check out all the channels. They would make a 3D model, and then on a month we have Planting Festival on the 8th, Race on the 17th, Flower Festival on the 23rd. God, she's being so needy. You were asleep 10 minutes ago. Stop that. Turnips and potatoes are gone after the harvest, so you can use all the areas without waste. And we won't do this every day. I just wanted to take a little peek, a look-see, since it's been so long. I think the last time I played this game would have been several years ago. So, yeah. Okay. She is being a menace. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, we can mark the calendar. Okay. All right, we're ready. I think we're gonna have a bit of a cutscene here as well. Nice to meet you. I'm the mayor. I'm sure you have lots of questions. Shall I show you around the village? Yeah, sure. Why not? All right, I'm here for a good time and a long time. A little bit of both. Let me move my little me over a little bit so that I'm not cramping the screen here. Actually, can I move myself up a little bit too? Maybe? Okay, that should be fine. That should work. That's functional. If you take this path, you head towards Moon Mountain and the vineyard. This way leads to the Green Ranch. They'll teach you how to raise animals. Oh, and they're looking for someone to take their horse. So you should drop by before the end of spring. If I remember correctly, you can miss that horse prompt and then never get a horse, and you can't participate in any of the races, and that's just it. You're out of luck. So, oopsie doodle. That's the florist. They sell vegetables and grass seeds, and they can tell you what to do. Hello. Visit Florist Lilia for flowers and vegetables. Okay. Thanks, Potpourri. My wife. The church. The children study there. Okay. Quick and simple. The church has like the worst music in the game, on the record. We'll go listen to it when we can. That's the bar. It's open in the evenings. You go up there to get to the village square. It's where we hold our festivals. Rick. You. That's the tool and craft shop. You can buy farm tools and sundry goods there. Hello. Give him the worst voice I can I can muster. I hate this dude. Yeah, Ellie. That's a bakery. It's a good reputation. Hello. Please drop by for a bite. That's the potion shop. You can drink medicine when you feel sick, but rest is the best thing. Don't mind the graveyard. We're not gonna look at that. We're gonna keep on moving. You can read books in the library. Make good use of it. Welcome to Flower Bud Village. Well, I think I've showed you all the main places. Take care and good luck. That's good. I like that. A lot of these games... Oh, wait. I have another thing. Hey, you're old man's grandson, right? Nice to meet you. I'm a buyer. Your grandpa and I knew each other for a long time. Let me tell you how to ship goods. Put the vegetables you grow and stuff you get in the mountains in this shipping crate. I pick them up in the evening and pay you cash. There is a toolbox in your house and a notebook explaining how to use them. Some TV programs are also very instructive. Thanks, buddy. Find things you can do and get used to the work slowly. Well, goodbye and good luck. Everybody's so friendly here. That's great. I very much appreciate how this game... Oh yeah, tools in the house. This game has a very short tutorial, and you can completely skip it if you want, which is something that current games sometimes don't take into account. And it drives me fucking bonkers. I hate that. You should be able to always skip the tutorial, no matter what. Let me remember how to do this. Hang on. There's some way. Oh, there's you rotate your camera. Yeah, so they made 3D models. I forgot to finish my my thought. And then they took pictures of them in all the directions that they would be in. So you can see like that's still a model, but the character himself, it just snaps when you rotate. Oh, I didn't grab my... Oh, I had my tools. Okay. Alright. So yeah, as a kid, I had a pretty short attention span with games. We had enough that we could play, and I did not grow up... Okay. Can I not hit that button again, please? That's the whistle. Do I have to select it every time? I probably do. Yeah, there's no quick select, is there? Alright. I'm getting used to controls. Give me a second. Alright. Alright. Now we're cooking with gas. Can, I think, hurt your animal. So I gotta be really careful here. So you're running at me. Yeah, so I didn't have, like, the longest attention span with games as a kid. We're gonna save these rocks too. I always liked having the rocks as my fences instead of the wood, because the lumber would deteriorate. But for this game, I ended up playing it all the way to getting married, which is no easy feat for me. So I was really proud of that, and I remember it in great detail when it happened as a kid, because as a child, I picked the pink character, Potpourri, to woo, and I was over at my aunt's house. Like, we never went over to her house, and she had this like little side house that we were in, and it was storming like nobody's business, like the worst storms you've ever experienced in your life, at least as a fucking 6-year-old, you know. And in her living room, just by myself, I was like so excited And my character got all dressed up, and it was a beautiful moment, and I got married to Potpourri. I was very proud of that. I also think I did not buy flowers, or did not buy seeds. Oops. Oh, too late. So for this game, in comparison to all the other Harvest Moon games, it has one of the, if not the, shortest days in the series, just hands down. There we go. Oh, it's lagging a little bit. So these days go by so quick. Blink and you'll miss it kind of thing. I think I read on the wiki it's a 12 to 13 second hour. So it's just super, super quick. You get all these flowers for Potpourri, because I gotta. I'm obligated, contractually. I gotta figure out why it's doing that stutter, that's weird. Yes, I love this game. It, as with all of these farming games, like, you can't, like, recommend them to anybody. You know, like, they are very much a product of the time that they were created. And there's really no reason to not play one of the games that has, like, so much better quality of life features, for instance. There's really not any reason to go back and play these games unless you're just really curious or just really nostalgic like I am. And also, like, I am not above doing a little cheating, especially with the certain, like, aspects of this game that did get, like, completely removed almost, or at least much, much lowered in future games. So, like, the stamina requirement is super steep. Like, you can only do what feels like the bare minimum every day. I don't need to check the... I was gonna check the weather, but I don't really need to check it every day. I'm so much in the habit of Stardew Valley, where I have to, like, be type A and... shush. And check up on everything immediately and stuff. I should probably buy flowers first thing, or seeds, turnip seeds. I think I can't afford much better. We'll take a little look in each of the houses too. I don't really know if I'll continue this one, honestly. I just really wanted... Yesterday I was sitting around and I was like, I really want to get to one of the Harvest Moon games that I do like, because I never played any of the handheld ones. I didn't play the SNES one, so this is probably the first of the ones that I do have a fondness for. Here's Sayabara's little home. Aren't you the grandson of the old farmer? I'm Sayabara the artisan. I make souvenirs. I probably should have gave you an old man voice, but I didn't. He sells this, just a pot. It was, yeah, his mistake. He ain't gonna sell it to me, that's right. Eventually I think you can, like, butter him up and he'll like either give it to you or something. And then he starts selling some other stuff too. While you are in houses, something I do like and miss from some current farming games, time is paused. Hello, it's been a long time. Of course you don't remember. Last time we met, you were just a sprout. Okay. Hello, Ellie. Hi, we made cakes using Granny's recipe. Great, try some. So, my brother played a lot of this game as well. We were both... Oh, no. Rude. Nice to meet you. You're the owner of that farm? I'm master of the bakery. I'm just gonna give them southern accents if they don't. I should probably give them French accent, but I'm here. I'm doing it. Oh yeah, you can order... I don't think you can actually order from him. You have to access this, yeah, catalog here. Give me some free water, please. Anna? Hang on, she's knocked something over. Let me go move that. 1 second. There you go, Cooper. Take him around the wheel. There you go. Good job. Keep up the good work. Okay. Ooh. Let's see. Where was I? Yeah, my brother. That's what it was. So, we were both pretty hooked on this game. And, I think he actually ended up beating it once. I don't know if we beat it as a kid, or if he beat it as a kid. But later he did go back and finish it, I'm pretty sure. Welcome to Flower Butt. Grandkid from the Pizzazz Farm. Hell yeah, I am. Means you'll be a customer, yes. So what can I afford here? 200G, yeah. Can I have potato? 200G? Yeah, okay. Hook me up with potato. I don't think, once again, buy something, just pick it up, yeah. There's no, like... Oh, no, there is. Oh, I didn't know that. Didn't remember that. There's something selling prices. Oh, okay, yeah. You can see how much they sell for. Like one of those is grass, the other one's flowers. See if get potpourri. This is one of her. Welcome to our store. We have many kinds of flowers and vegetable seeds. If you have any questions about vegetables, just ask my mother. Did you take my flower, or did you just? So happy, thank you. Yeah, she's like one of the easiest ones to get on the good side of because she likes flowers. And spring is rife with the stuff. Got your work cut out for you. Church. We hate it here. How do you do? You're gonna run the farm? Now it's a lot of work. Good luck. That music is so bad. I'm May. What's your name? No, we're not strangers anymore, so I guess it's okay to talk. Hi, I'm Kent. Nice to meet you. Whoops. Hello, my name's Stu. I'm 7 years old. Keep up the good work, Stu. Up here, like you said, you have the area where the festivals are. I think there's like a... Maybe I'm misremembering. No, there's no board. Okay. A lot of them have a bulletin board, so I must be getting them confused. We got Rick's Tool Shop. Hello, Rick. I feel like you knew I dropped sometimes. I'm Rick. Yeah, whatever. Fuck you. He sells tools. Hello, I'm Anne. Nice to meet you. My family runs a farm, or a ranch. If you ever want to raise animals, just talk to my dad. I don't know why I gave her that voice. It's the running theme of the night. I don't know why, but this is what we're gonna do, I guess. We got the library. Maria? Hello. Receptionist at the library. My name is Maria. It's nice to meet you. There's books you can read with little tidbits and lore. Nothing too spicy. We have Mayor's house. Where, Lilia? No, that's the flower. What is your name? Will you be staying for a while? Oh, the farm, very impressive. Such a young man. Work hard and good luck. Thanks. This is just like a little shed, I think. Oh, no. I remember you. Son from the farm. Yeah. I think you have like medicines and things, but I never dabble, so. We got cats. Cats are in the game. Can't have one, but you can look. This guy. Hey, Sonny, what's your name? Oh, that's right, I remember. He has a dog. Since we probably won't get that far, I'll just drop little tidbits of information that I remember. Seems like a cemetery for animals. Also, Grandpa's grave is here. Old grave can't read the inscription. Rest in peace. Deep thoughts are written. Old grave can't read the inscription. So if you do either not all the games have this, but if you don't feed your animals, or if you leave them outside too long and they get got without like a fence, like the chickens can get killed from foxes and things, or if you leave your animals, I believe, outside in a typhoon, they can all die. and end up here. And you have a little cutscene that's like, man, I wish you took better care of your animals. And then that's the scene. That's it. So that's a fun little anecdote. Just keep moving. Keep it rolling. Over here, we have just a little house, I think. Yeah, nothing too special. This is the ranch. Oh, no, it's closed. Oh. We get the horse, I guess. Hello, Anne. Cliff's hard. Why is your face over there? Hard to please. Do you like horses? Oh, you do? Seem like a nice guy. Thank you. What are you doing? Say, I need to ask you something. Are you listening? Wait here a minute. Yes, ma'am. Hey, brother. What about him? Reflexes are quick. Seems good, don't you think? I don't think so. Hey, brother! I'm sorry, my brother's a social disaster. Truth is, we want you to enter in the local horse race. We'll give you Cliff's brother. Horse. You think you could do it? If you can be responsible and giving, you can take the pony. Okay, I'll bring it to your farm. They're both Southern and he's just New Yorker. Thank you. Do your best and win the next race. Oh yes, give him a name. Ooh, we need a horse name. Oh, I didn't prepare for this. We'll just go with Pesto. Sure, Pesto. A little exclamation mark. Yeah, it's good. Pesto, huh? That's a good name. Please take good care of him. If you do treat him with love, he'll grow up to be strong. Do your best. I will too. I'll drop by sometimes. Okay. So yeah, this is where, well, usually I can go in there and graze in there. He's very shy. He's a very shy man. This doesn't go anywhere yet. No, it doesn't. Well, over here we have the beach. There's a festival that takes place here, I believe. You can fish off the dock. There's some events that happen. But otherwise, it's pretty basic. Nothing too exciting. This is the precursor. As far that's the vineyard. We'll go there tomorrow. We can show that off tomorrow. This one is a precursor to Back to Nature, which featured a rival system between the bachelors and bachelorettes. Back to Nature has that, but this one does not. So normally, with those, oh yeah, here's the sprites. Hello, hey. So I think at this point we can't speak to them yet. We can't understand their language, but they are here. I want to say, if I remember correctly, if you just give them enough gifts, then you can talk to them, and then you can hire them. Oh. You can hire them to work on your farm. So, the old bread and butter. This one does, I'm still thinking of the last game, but this one does have a time feature. Yeah, at the top there. So let's head on back to the house. See if we can plant our potatoes before it gets too late. I believe in a lot of the Harvest Moon games they feature, oh yeah, so this is a little tricky. If you use the seeds, it spreads them all around you. So if you don't nail that landing there, so where's the water? I forget. Is it down here? Down here. The well. There we go. If you don't stick the landing, you're just shit out of luck. You can't. No do-overs. It's just that. Which is something we will see. Oh, jeez. Contrasted in later games as it starts to get more quality of life features and things. They start to lose that. Not nearly as quickly as I would like I say every time. like I talk about, these games are notoriously slow to iterate and have quality of life upgrades. So, yeah, get on that, developers. I actually started playing a little bit of Rune Factory 4, which is supposed to be considered like a masterpiece as far as the genre is concerned. It's supposed to be like the best Rune Factory and one of the best farming sim games. But I just started it, so I'll keep you posted, I guess. It seems to have a lot of those quality of life upgrades, but Lord, does it have a long intro. Oh my god. Like, that intro took an hour or two? Maybe an hour and some change? Very long. Very, very long time. This is where the wood is stored. The lumber up here. The chicken coop. And the barn is next to it here. There are 2 festivals. Oh yeah, there's a... You can breed the cows here and you give them just a miracle potion. And they have to stay in there for a while. I don't think... Some of these games have mechanics in them where you can only... There's something in that hole. Got treasure map. How do I look at this? There's some way to examine it, I think. My buttons go straight from the doghouse and bury in the place where you see a tree on the left. 5 years old. I did this. Yeah, some of these games have a mechanic where you can only milk your cows after they have been pregnant. Fast, cheap, sturdy home extensions. Mountain carpers. This one, thankfully, I don't think has that. Question mark? I'm not certain. But, let's get some turnips going. You always look fine, thank you. That's so sweet. Yeah, everybody has their routines. They're where they need to be. I don't think they leave and have like travel yet. Growing the Pizzazz farm? Yeah. That's the plan. Oh yeah, I was gonna say my brother married Ellie. I don't think there was any particular reason why. It's just an anecdote. I don't know what I was talking about. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Binky. Well, that one's gone, I guess. Let's go up to the vineyard. Look around a little bit. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about the cows. So... Oh, cutscene. Gosh, what a terrible father. You should let me have my way. That's Karen. Don't be so selfish, Karen. What an undutiful daughter. Girl who just rushed out is Miss Karen, Master's daughter. She says she wants to leave, and they always quarrel. So this is Kai. In the other games, he like only visits for certain, usually the summer months to do vineyard stuff, and then he leaves in a boat from the beach, and you don't really see him. Nice to meet you. So as far as the things you can miss in this game, which is usually what I... Oh. Who are you? Sorry, I'm busy now. Come later. Usually the first thing that I like to do in these games when I start up a new one is to look up what is it you can miss. And in some of the games, he will not stick around. I don't think he does it in this one. I don't remember for sure though. Like if you don't befriend him, I think he just lives here. It's fine. No big deal. Some of the games he will leave. He will just fuck off and you can never see him again. So that's of note. We'll go up the mountain path today so you can see that. there's another, the biggest thing that you can miss in this game, I think the only real thing you can miss in this game, is that if you do not befriend Ellen, Ellie's grandmother, at the end of the first year, she will die. And that's that. That's it and that's all. There's nothing you can do about it. So that's something to keep in mind if I do continue to play. I think my memory serves correct, and it may not. I make no promises. I think that's all you can miss in this game. Like, functionally. I think there's things you can miss, like I mentioned the horse. Stuff like, little things like that, but for the most part, as far as like big, missable content, I think that's pretty much it. I don't think this game... Some of the games also have the mechanic where if you throw things on the ground, the people will hate that, and you will lose friendship points with them. I don't believe this game has that. I do know Back to Nature has that, but Back to Nature is chock full of content. When I was doing my little bit of research before I booted the stream up, I was poking around on some of the subreddit, I think is what it was. And somebody mentioned that the two things you want to look for in these type of games is the ability to like have a nice casual time and content. And ain't that the truth? Cause content is really what honestly breaks, I would say, about maybe 80% of these games. Quality of life is another big issue, but content and lack of content is a real big issue in these type of games. This, like I mentioned, was the first... It was the first, especially the first N64 Harvest Moon. But it would have been the first, like, these are all new assets and things, you know? So, so this one took some development time, right? But I can't use my tools for some reason. So, like, I understand why this one would be, while it is pretty heavily contented, compared to Back to Nature, it is a little on the lighter side. And the reason why I keep bringing up Back to Nature is it was released not that long after this one, and it used all of the assets. Why can't I use my tools anymore? That's not the right button. There we go. It used more, but a lot of the assets from this game. Let me use this top bit instead. Since I can't get rid of that boulder yet. I don't think. But yeah, it reused a lot of the assets from this game. It was on the PlayStation 1 is what we had it on. I don't know if it ever got released for any of the Nintendo systems. Since most of these games are on the Nintendo systems, I wouldn't be surprised if it did. But, yeah. So I'm gonna compare it to Back to Nature the most, because it's basically, Back to Nature is basically this game, but better. For lack of a better way to describe it. Back to Nature has all of the content that this one introduced, plus it added a rival system between the marriage candidates, where you were actively competing to marry somebody over another villager. It had more people, it had a bigger town, it just looks nicer, it controls better, it's just really a better game overall. A lot of these games, when you see the first iteration on the new like console or whatever, you see it really, really well. My go-to example is always Pokemon games. The first Pokemon game that they release, you know, whatever, is gonna be, it may be a fine game, but it's just less content, or it's just going to be not quite as impressive as the next game. And I would say the Harvest Moon games really fall into that category, at least these early ones. Because like you saw the GBA game we just played, or the Game Boy game we just played, like, again, limited tech, I understand that, but it was very, very simplistic compared to the SNES version. Very, very simple. And we will see... I'm trying to think. Let me double check. Because the next two in the series are handheld ones, I think. Or the next 2 out of 3. Let me go pull up my ROM list really quick. Just double check. Yeah. So this one's Harvest Moon 64. This is the 4th one released in the series. Then it's Game Boy Color 2. Then we have Back to Nature, and then the Game Boy Color 3. And you will definitely see the difference between the first Game Boy Color game and the third one. Because the third one is like... almost... seems like, I don't know for sure, I haven't done my research, but it looks and functions almost exactly like the SNES version. And it's still the Game Boy. So like, it's that first game on a console, or first game on a generation of consoles testing phase that they have to go through, where they're making assets, but they gotta release that game. I did mention, I think, or I didn't. Did I mention? I didn't mention the year this came out. This came out in 1999. Let's see. What? In Japan, it came out in February. In America, it came out in December. So I was probably 5 or 6 years old when this first came out. One or the other. It was brand new when we saw it, and then we got it not that long after. So it was an exciting time, man. Just an exciting time. My like I mentioned, my brother is a bit older than me, so my parents, my dad being like a computer guy, we always had tech around the house and stuff. But my so anyway, video games were always a thing in my house. Like, it was always, tech and video games was always a thing. Oh, it's raining. Hey. Hello. Hello. Sewing Festival will be held in the square tomorrow. Join us if you like. Well, goodbye. See you later. Okay. See ya. I don't have to water today. Oh, I should be, I forgot to mention, there are 2 racing festivals in this game. There is the horse racing festival, which we already know about because we have a horse. Oh, where is my horse? He's out here somewhere. They will just spawn randomly anywhere, I think, on the map. So he could be stuck somewhere. I don't know. Somewhere. And there's also dog racing. So if we feed our dog every day and we pick him up, I think also has an affection level, we will slowly raise our affection with him. Alright, you want some? No? We slowly raise the affection, and he will be able to perform better in the dog race. I would say it's not that fun, personally. The guy who took over the old man's farm. Tell you about the extensions, mountains. Nice. Where was a good place for fishing. No one taking over the farm? Yes, I am. You guys say they run the farm. Nice to meet you. Thank you. If I want to see the house upgrades, I can look here. There's a kitchen, a bathroom, a stairway, a greenhouse, a log terrace, and a baby bed. I want to say there's another upgrade. You unlock, I think, another upgrade. I don't know if the bathroom is on the list, but you unlock the bathroom after you unlock the kitchen. I want to say, but yeah, whatever. Whatever. The bathroom functions basically like the like a spa. It's a stamina refresh, which is nice. So this game, something important to talk about. This game does feature, I'm gonna call it unlockable content. That's what that's the phrase I'm gonna use. The number one thing that not the number one, top couple of things that I look for in a game like this is, I think, one of the most important aspects. You're welcome. Hello. Sure like your grandpappy. Thanks. Welcome. Please order something from the menu. I'm trying to remember something. I'm having a brainwave. Ellie's room, you can't go in there. That's what it was. If you make friends with any of the bachelorettes, you can go into their room, and they usually have a secret hiding spot for their diary where you can check their heart rating. You can check how much they like you. It's a little creepy, a little weird, but okay. Alright, it's a mechanic, I guess. The later games just co-opted it. Well, you can see the heart there, but you can see, I think, in more depth. I think, like, you can see something else about it. What was it you can see about it? There's some reason that you want to go check their diaries. I don't remember why, though. It's like, I think maybe how many hearts you have left to go or something. I don't know. I don't remember what I was talking about. It's the ranch. Hey, buddy. Going in here at that farm. Sorry for laughing. Good luck. Yeah, we can buy food. It's Anne's room. Stay out. Yep, they each have like a room. I can buy how much our chicken? How much our chicken? Oh, this is just information. Yes, I want to buy animals, please. Chicken. 1,500. Yeah, we can do that in no time, I think. That shouldn't be too bad. Features. Yes, unlockable content. That's what I was talking about. So, there is a certain amount of unlockable, like, areas and things, and I think that's super important for this genre. You have to have, in my opinion, you have to have some kind of, not agency, but effect on the world to really feel like you're doing something, right? How you doing? Know what they say about all the work and no play. It's good to have a hobby. How about fishing? Okay. After you equip it, use the B button, cast it. If you get a bite, quickly release the B button. Hell yeah, brother. Try it. I will. Try it right next to him. Oh, the game. Game's struggling. I can't fish here for some reason. Let's go over here. Oh, I gotta hold it? I gotta hold it. Okay. Yeah, to have an effect on the world, I feel like is paramount in these kinds of games, right? You wanna, oh god. I gotta focus. More fishies? I got one. I did it. Hey, you want a fish? You can eat the fish you catch. You can sell them. Make money. Okay. I guess I'll sell it then. I guess he's not interested. I don't think he's actually like a person that lives in the town, so. Sure. Sure thing. Yeah, so this game goes by really, really fast. I would like to maybe, if I have the time, I would like to get to the end of spring. I don't know how long that's gonna take. We're already a weekend. Probably wouldn't take that long, but it still might take about an hour and 2 hours. So I don't know if I got the stamina for that right now, but unlockable areas. Let me stay. Okay, yeah. So you can hop through, I think, or not. You could jump through the plants. No. So yeah, one issue with this game. Hi, Boney. I gotta get a brush as well. So I can make besties. Okay. Alright, alright. Am I just soft locked here? Alright. Cool. Oh, okay, good. Good. I guess now that I'm looking at it, I could have just moved this one rock and done functionally the same thing. You do upgrade your watering can. There's a mines that we have not looked at yet. I'll go take a peek in it so we can see. But yeah, I cannot functionally water that cinder crop. It will just wither and die, so I usually just leave it blank, like down here. There is a zone. We'll go look at it right now. There's a zone that gets unlocked. And I want to say, because like I said, the content is kind of light in this game, I think that's the only thing that gets unlocked. Right here. Danger, bridges out. So eventually, I want to say in the fall, maybe, the builders come around and they're like, hey, we're going to work on the bridge. I don't know if there's like a quest to it where it's like you have to get a certain amount of lumber, but whatever. So, I should really go hand out these flowers. We'll go look at the mines for 2 seconds. It won't take that long. Can we? Oh, it's closed right now. Oh. It's right there. That's closed today as well. Okay, well, never mind. We're not gonna look at that. The mine game sucks. It's just terrible. I hate the mines in just about every single one of these farming games. I hate the mine in Stardew Valley. I hate the mine in everything. I was trying to think of one that I don't hate. I probably would say I don't hate the one all that much in the Friends of Mineral Town remake that came out on Steam not that long ago. Oh, it's Festival Day. Oh shit, I forgot. Oops. This year's king of the potion shop is the potion shop dealer. Please sow the seeds. Good luck. Making such an old man do the job. What hard masters. Who are you gonna choose for an assistant? My grandchild wants to go. Hey, Stu. Is this really okay, Kent? No problem. I don't like high places. Just silently look at each other. Let's go. See ya. Alright. Yeah, that's the festival. It's no fun being elder brother. Oh, you came. Everybody except King fixes seeds to the balloon and lets it fly. You can go to the florist dealer to get it. The purpose of this festival is to give the earth a breath of spring. Along with the flower seeds, I put in some grass seeds. I hope it reaches your farm. I don't want grass on my farm. I'm growing stuff there. You're the last one. Is it okay to give the sign to let them fly? Is there anything left undone? Wait. I want to talk to everybody. I wish flowers could blossom in the water. And on clouds, too. I wonder if the seeds I launch will sprout. Hi. You can get a balloon from the florist. Thanks. I think that the outline thing is just a bug, so ignore that. If you see outlines on things, I'm pretty sure that's just a bug. Hi, the person who just went up in the balloon is this year's king. Wind is blowing the northwest this year, so they'll fly towards the mountain. That's all you have to say. Good. Don't talk to me ever again. Fucking Rick. It is okay to let them fly. Let's do it. I got a white balloon. Yeah. Cute. What a cute little festival. That's adorable. Some of these games, the festivals, I find to be boring. But this is cute. It was a good day. I'm gonna have a good sleep. Oh yeah, that's right. After the festival, you immediately jump cut to the next day. So be sure to get all your shit done before. That's right, that's right, that's right. I'm remembering now. Okay. If I were to continue playing this game, I kind of make some like stipulations for myself with these types of games, because I know how I get with these type of games, where like I'm obsessed with it for all of like a week or whatever, and then I get frustrated or bored and then don't ever pick it up again. So if I were to play these games for longer than like one sitting like this, I would probably want to turn on stamina cheat, because to me that is an outdated mechanic and I don't like it. I want it gone. I want it out. Or at the very least, if you have a stamina mechanic, be very, very generous with the stamina like they are in like Stardew Valley. I think Littlewood to me is the perfect example of what you can do with a stamina mechanic if you really, really want to keep it in the game. And the way that Littlewood works is that your stamina is tied to the time of day. So for every action you do, the day progresses a little further. And it actually works really well. And eventually you do unlock, because you have a long bar. You have a lot of time and a lot of stamina. And eventually you do unlock the ability to reset the day. So basically you can just reset your stamina day bar until you're done with that. And then you can move on to the next day, which I really liked. Or like, how are you restoring the Pizzazz Farm? Yeah, you said that yesterday. Or 2 days ago, I guess. Yesterday was the event. Another good example of a stamina bar that I don't hate would be my time at Portia, my time at Sandrock. They are incredibly generous with that stamina bar, and I think that is, if you really want to keep that mechanic, the only way going forward that you can do it. I haven't hit the stamina limit yet, but I will show it off in a minute, because it's not that much, and it's very vague how they do it. It is incredibly vague. I'm gonna go fishing. It's incredibly vague on what the indicator is for your stamina bar, and I do not like that. I am not a fan of that. That is incredibly frustrating. I gotta focus. Okay. Okay. I seem to remember giving fish to my dog to make him happy. I don't remember if that was a good strategy or if I just had the fish to spare. I only have, okay, yeah, I only have the 2 slots. So we're gonna fish up one more and then we're gonna head home. You focus? This is worse than the Animal Crossing fishing minigame, which I am fucking terrible at. Oh, look at the little guy. Little fella. There's multiple places you can fish. I think, if I'm not misremembering, you probably fish up the same fish. Give him the little thing. Yeah. There is no way to quick slot. That is a quality of life thing that came much later. In fact, if any of these games that I play intrigues you, especially the 3D ones, I don't know about the... I guess if you have to play one that's a more like the 2D ones, I guess Rune Factory 4 is probably the one to go to. Maybe, I mean, unless you don't like the combat mechanic. You can turn it on easy, but I get it too. I understand. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, if there's any interest that anyone has in any of these 3D Harvest Moon games, I would say just go and play the one that's currently on Steam. The Friends of Mineral Town remake. It is actually really, really good. I was really scared, I'm not gonna lie. I was really scared to get it initially because I was so afraid of being disappointed, but they really went above and beyond with the quality of life fixes for that. Ooh, I almost tossed that on the ground. That does happen quite a bit, and I hate it. The quality of life fixes for that game are just fantastic, and I'll probably hold off to talk about that more until we get to the Friends of Mineral Town one. I want to say that's maybe 3 or 4 games from the one we're currently on, 64. It was initially released. Let me actually look. I got it right here. I got it behind me. Hang on. Harvest Moon, Friends of Mineral Town. The original one, what was it released? The Game Boy Advance. Yeah. And it will be, if I look here, see, we are currently on the 64. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's 5 from this current point that we're at. It is very much considered, of the classics, I would say the one that I see the most favorited. I think that's the most people's like first introduction to the games, and their absolute favorites out of all of the games. I didn't actually play it until the remake, so I had no idea why. I just liked this one. But yeah, I'll probably hold off to talk about the remake until then, because that seems more appropriate. But it really is just this game style. It is everything about this game that you could love, but better and fixed and cleaned up and not nearly as frustrating or as dull. I've already put, I want to say, I think Steam has me clocked at 80 hours in the Friends of Mineral Town remake, and I'm not even done. I'm not even married. I think I just got to winter of the first year, and I'm just loving it. I'm having a blast with it, so check that one out if this game genre does intrigue you. There are other ones you can play instead, but it's really good. Like there's a toolbox outside you can access. There's so many little things that you don't think of that you're like, man, that was such a brilliant idea. I'm so glad they added that. Hello. Yeah. And it is much more forgiving in some ways, where these other ones, these older ones, are kind of punishing, I would describe it as. So definitely not a bad place to start a Harvest Moon journey at all. Thinking through them as well, I'm trying to think of like all of the ones. I can't say I would recommend. You don't look familiar. Where are you from? It doesn't matter. You'll be gone soon anyway. Karen is our tsundere type. We're just gonna fish. Can I not? Karen! Can I not fish next to you? Damn it. I wanted to do some solidarity fishing, but I guess that's a no. That's a no can do. What is she gone? She might be gone. Let's see. Still okay. Whew. Beautiful. For a new player, thinking through all the games, I can't say there's any single one that I would really recommend until at least the 3DS games. I never got to play. There's one that's super well received and loved, and it is the last one that the original creator who worked on all of the Harvest Moons worked on, and I want to say, I think it's called Animal Parade ? I might be wrong on that. But there is one on, I think it's the Wii U or the Wii, that I never played. but it is a lot of people's favorite one. I'm really looking forward to trying that one out and playing that one. It's raining. That's really exciting for me. I'm really excited for that. I need to get more seeds. But yeah, but other than that, like, I think the Story of Seasons ones, especially Trio of Towns, was really good. The first one is a little weird, but I liked it at the time. I haven't played it since I bought the game when it came out. So that could be subject to change. I do look forward to visiting that one again as well. Oh god, the lag. But as far as any of the other ones to recommend, I would say don't really bother. I may be forgetting one or two, but like all of the GameCube ones, while a lot of them are really unique, and like I said, I still love them, they're hard to play. I got my BOEs. Yeah, there's the quality of life alone, but also they're just mostly very weird and niche. There's a lot of good things about them individually, but then there's a lot of negatives about them as well, which makes them very hard for me to say, oh yeah, definitely check that one out. Don't miss that one or anything like that. Like, there's not any single one up until like maybe the Story of Seasons ones when they did the split with Natsume, which I will talk about that when it comes. We have time. We have so much time. It's unbelievable. There's so many of these games. The next ones in the list, Dark Rainy Days. I might continue playing this one. I don't know. If I do continue playing it, I'll probably play it off stream, and then I can just be like, hey, so I kept playing it, and here's what I kept doing. Smile. Maybe. I'll think about it. Why is cabbage not that? Wait, this is cabbage, right? I think I'm just gonna stick with the turnip or the potato. Potato was pretty quick, and I got some pretty good cash. We'll get 3 because I want to see if I can make another plot. We have the stamina. Like, the stamina's not a problem at all. So get a year-end raffle ticket for every 10 stickers you get buying cakes. Okay, noted. There you go. Oh, I gotta give. I'll do the bit. I'll play your game, Granny. What a good child. Thank you, Pesto. Please order something. Most of these games work in the same mechanic that you get a small amount of friendship points, usually. FP is usually what they use. Every time you talk to somebody, and then you get a certain amount depending on how much they like a gift that you give them. I think pretty much everyone. They say my mommy has gone to a very far away place. See you. Okay, bye. Yeah, alright. I think most everybody is cool with flowers. Potpourri really loves them, but I think everybody else is just like, yeah, that's fine. And then like they all have a couple yuck items that they hate and stuff. Later games added, I want to say, yeah, the Friends of Mineral Town remake added a romance bar as separate. I don't remember if any of the other games had that separate. Seems kind of weird to have them separate. I don't really understand the purpose of that, other than I guess maybe certain gifts or certain things like giving them gifts on their birthday maybe gives them more versus the friendship bar. But why not just use the friendship bar that turns in, like Stardew Valley, the friendship bar that turns into a romance bar once you hit maximum? Like, why not just do that method? I don't know, it just seems weird. I don't get it. And we'll show off the, not the potato. Chop down trees. You get one stump. Oh, shit. Okay. You get one stump in each location every day. The idea is that you'll build up, so you can build your house up as usual, as per the usual. But I gotta see the mayor. But if I'm gonna continue this, there's a good chance I would use a lumber cheat, because I hate that part. It takes so long. So ungodly long. Maybe not. Maybe I would play it pure. As pure as this could get. Is it late? Oh, it is late, isn't it? Oh, oops. It's hard to tell on the rainy days. It might. Oh, okay. I thought Honk like gave up on me, choked and died. Rest in peace, Honk. It's still fine. It's doing its job. There we go. Oh, for fuck's sake. I have to water it in the rain. Are you kidding me? Can I just like go inside and come back out? Would that work, please? Please. Save me. Save me the time and the grief. Nope. Alright. Horse, I swear to God. Don't get off my ass, dude. I'm trying to think if there's any other stories or anecdotes for this game. Because there's... I don't think there's any penalty for throwing the weeds on the ground either. I think that's just with the other games with the trash mechanics, which, like, why do these... I mean, I guess it adds some flavor to have trash. I don't know, it's always interesting to me. I guess it's not about having, like, the perfect experience, like a utopia. It's about a certain amount of reality, right? That is more the selling point, is you want to feel successful. And something I really admire about, you see it in a lot of art from Japan. I don't remember the name of it. I would have to look it up. But there is a certain principle that, or certain story format, the original type of story format, whereas Western stories are, I want to say it's the 3-act. I know Western stories are a 3-act structure, but bear with me. Western stories are like a 3-act structure, right? You have the initial thing that, actually, let me potato first and then water. You have the initial thing that sparks the plot and the story. You have the setup, the build up, the climax, and then the resolution, right? And a lot, and traditionally in Japanese stories, apparently, and I may be butchering this, so let me know if I am, they do they let it breathe. I don't remember the term for it, but you see it a lot in Ghibli movies, where there's just space. There's just time, and they, like, oh, oops. There's gotta be a stamina penalty for that, right? There has to be. There's like a long scene you have, like Spirited Away as the perfect example of this, right? Where the protagonist had a long day, and it's about to be longer. She goes down to the boats, and her friend paddles her over to the train station, and then her, No Face, and one other character I can't remember right now for some reason, gets on the train, and then they have a long scene where it is basically a bit of a montage over the water. And it's such a gorgeous scene. It's so beautiful, and I cannot imagine that movie without it. And that is not generally something that you see as much in Western movies because of that traditional story beat. And I wish I could remember what it was called. And the point though, the long-winded explanation for the point is that bringing that style of video game, or bringing that style of art and plot, right? Or not plot, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't fucking know. Bringing that to a video game is fucking magical, right? The point is not to live in a utopia. The point is to be in the moment, to have that mindfulness, to look around you and soak up the moment and the setting. And some of them are pretty successful at it. Some of these, I wish there were more games that I could think of that I had played that had that moment in Spirited Away, where they just linger in the scenery and the beauty of it. Because I have this bad habit, you could call it, I guess, with each one of these farming sim games, where I feel like I have to rush. I always have to just go. There's no chance to slow down. There's no time to stop. I can never just breathe with what I'm doing, you know? Like even as I'm talking here, I'm like, oh, I gotta get food for my dog. I gotta talk to the horse every day. I gotta do all this stuff, or I might miss out. But like, some of these games are designed that way, and that you could miss out if you don't get everything done within the first 2 years. But for the most part, and why I hear people talk about like Stardew Valley and stuff, and how they talk about Stardew Valley, is that you're not really gonna miss out on much in some of these. So just take your time, and I wish I could do that more. That's something that I would like to be better at and to learn how to do. Instead of the fucking stupid brain gotta min-max everything. I gotta go fast. I can pick up bug. I have bug. Potpourri. Damn it, she's not here. Be in the church? Are the kids here? No. Ellie? Grandma? How mischievous. You shouldn't do that. Like that moment, that singular moment, she has a voice line for the ladybug. Oh, the kids are gone. I don't know why that just made me so fucking happy. It made me so happy. I started grinning. God, man. I'm a sucker for this type of stuff. I'm such a sucker for this game. Look how much charm and personality. It's you gotta stick around for it. I acknowledge that, but it's there. It's absolutely there. I love this game, man. I feel like the lovey drunk right now. I love you, man. I noticed that as well. Like, I'll go outside, and I've had that thought before, where it's like there's just nothing going on. It's the middle of the night, right? And there's just crickets or whatever, and it's just, there's something about that moment that's magical. And I wish there was more video game or content that would elicit that feeling, right? Yeah. On the flip side, though, I cannot stand like sitting through a story-driven game. Like, that's all you do. Like, I can't. There's so few of those that I've really enjoyed, and I'm trying to think of. Most of them have like a gameplay mechanic that I enjoy. Like, I get so impatient with like visual novels, for instance. Oops. This is why this is so magical to me, probably. Actually, I can chop these down, can't I? This is probably why the genre is just so magical to me, because there's just nothing else like it, man. There's just nothing else like it. And you can say, oh, well, Animal Crossing is like this, and I love Animal Crossing, but it's different. It is just a different game. Completely different experience, and I love it for a whole slew of different reasons. And similar reasons as well, but no other type of game will ever be able to, at least yet, hasn't been able to capture this same experience for me. And it's niche. I acknowledge that. It's such a niche thing. It's not for everybody. That's for sure. But I'm happy to be playing this game again. Oh, hey. Hey, talk to me. I wish they brought this character back more. Nothing today. Nope. He won't talk to me. That's just rude. I think what is his name? Zach. I think Zach is his name. I wish they brought Zach back, because I really... I love the idea of Zach. There's so few... Here's my art brain kicking in. There's so... In these type of games, I feel like it's so rare that you see people that are just designed differently enough and designed pretty well as well. And I think Zach is a really good example of how different he is from our protagonist Jack, or the mayor, and how the mayor looks completely different, and how Ellen is in a rocking chair all the time, and just Ellie has this big flowing dress. Like, everybody has this distinct silhouette and is just so differently designed that they're very unique. Oh god, the game's later. You will start to see that breaking down. I think there hits a point. I don't know why necessarily, but there hits a point in the Harvest Moon series of games where I don't know if they were crunched on time or on money. These games have always been pretty niche, I think. So they have a big audience. I'm not saying that, but they don't seem to have an audience. Well, I mean, that's not fair either, because like Pokemon is like the #1 horse. Would you stop following me, please? Thank you. Pokemon is like the #1 franchise, right? It is the most sold franchise or some shit like that, and they still do that, where it's like, oh, they just didn't for this game. Okay, cool, great. It's just they didn't design character, or they didn't whatever. Yeah, that's a whole other rabbit hole. People will give me shit for that probably. And yeah, you'll see it with the later, the weeds do regrow. We hate to see it. We love to see it, but we hate to see it. That's a whole that character design is one of my favorite things to do. I think it's so much fun trying to design and create characters with distinct silhouettes and distinct color patterns and things like you have to come up with their backstory, right? When you're designing a character. So it's like, why is this character wearing what they're wearing? And what would they wear if they were in wedding attire? Or what would they wear? Oh, hey, good morning. Hi. You're up a little bit early, right? Oh, no, wait. Summer schedule. Never mind. Right. Or do you stay... It's early in the morning and later in the day. Yeah, okay. Alright. Well, good morning. I'm rambling, as I am known to do. Oh, bug. I don't need it. I don't need it. Well, I need you to need this, alright? As a child. I want to show him the bug. One second. I'll get back to you. Thanks. Oh, he liked it. Nice. How goes? It's going good. I'm just talking about video game. Just talking about it. I don't remember exactly what I was talking about. Lost my train of thought. How are you doing? How was your sleep? How's it going? Oh, ooh, I can show off something here. I just remembered. Let me eat. Oh, never mind. I was gonna eat it, but. So if you take a vegetable that you grew. Oh. Maybe it's too late in the day. I'll have to try again. Character design. Yes, thank you. Sleep okay. Alright, well, we'll take okay. Glad to have a half day. Yeah, dude. You gotta. It's good for your brain and your health. Especially your health today. Especially. Then you go into the dock. Character design. You will see as I go through these games, some of the character designs, not as good as others. Really, really not as good, but I feel like they took what they got and they learned. Like the SNES one, like I don't give it enough credit, honestly. I really don't, because I didn't play it, so I don't have as much like good feels about it and stuff. But there's a lot of good designs there, and they do bring those designs through the entire series in the game, and I'll try to point them out as I go. Like as you can see, Lilia in this game is designed pretty much the same way as in the first one as Nina. And then Potpourri is obviously based on that design because it is her daughter. You have Maria, who is designed after Marie, who's the library clerk, daughter of the mayor. You have Anne, obviously, is basically, I don't remember the name she had in the other games. I think of the Bachelorettes, I think Karen, question mark, is the only one that isn't based off of one of the original Bachelorettes. Let me double check that. I still have the wiki up. Okay, yeah. So this is Friends of Mineral Town. I don't want that one. I want Harvest Moon SNES. Here we go. Yeah, the Bachelorettes is Anne, which is basically the same design. You have Ellen, which is very similar to Ellie, but not quite. A little different. Eve, we don't have an equivalent for Eve. Or I guess you could argue that Karen is the equivalent for Eve, but she's blonde, and there's a character we see later in A Wonderful Life that's more of the equivalent for Eve. Maria is Marie, and then Nina is Potpourri. All of those designs are pretty much used for the Bachelorettes in this game, and they're such solid designs. As far as like the first game in a series of games, right? Like they could have done way worse. Oh yes. All right, this is I don't remember his name. I skipped right over it, but he's married to Lilia. I own the flower shop, but I travel around a lot. Dad. Oh, Potpourri, my sweet little daughter. Come on, Dad. I'm not a kid anymore. Stop it. You've grown prettier, Potpourri. Mom's waiting for you, so hurry. Oh, yes. That's right. I'm on my way. I don't know why. It's like the 5th time tonight. My dad's the vagabond. He knows all about plants, so if you have any questions, just ask him. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, you were not prepared for the Chibi Robo one I got coming, because it's gonna be a fucking disaster zone. See you later. We gonna cheeb at some point. Once I work up the courage to do actual voice acting, then I'm gonna cheeb. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. So for the most part, a lot of these designs do carry over in the later games, and we're gonna see them. I'm gonna try to point them out as we go, as I take note of it. Like Zach, for instance, I believe we did see him in a previous game, I think, but he was scrawnier. Actual? What do you mean actual? I'm going too fast. We haven't heard the goods. Oh, well, like, I mean, I'm not consistent with the voices. I just do voice when I'm like, this guy gonna sound like a New Yorker, because I can do that, and it's fun to do. And then, but for Cheeb, like, it's actually like a story game, you know? So like, I don't want to just like I don't want to like change the voices up. I want to like dedicate a voice to a character. I want to stick with it, you know? Yeah, I'm excited. Good, because again, once I work up the courage to do it, 9 times out of 10, I just have to start the stream, and then it's like, oh, okay, I just ramble and nobody shows up. Perfect. I can do this. Until you wake up, because it's fucking... There we go. That's the Harvest Goddess. An offering. Not many people give offerings. I'm very happy you're a spiritual person. What is your wish? Weather, strength, or love? Let's go with love. Okay, I hear your wish. Keep on working hard. Honestly, I don't remember what that does. Your #1 fan every fucking time. Absolutely. Like, probably, I'd be interested if it was ever convenient for you to watch the YouTube videos, because YouTube actually tells me how many hours are watched of the videos, so it could literally be basically you. Because I think my #1 watched video, like as far as like somebody sticking around for the stream, was like 10 minutes. So like, you could be racking up those numbers, man. Hello. I'm gonna have to have like a... I'm so happy everything's half price today. Of course, I'm just kidding. Oh. Potpourri would get angry. Damn. You're gonna let her do you like that? I'm gonna go ahead and grab my potato seeds for when my next crop comes up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with like a frequent flyer system for just you. Of course, I guess that's points. Okay, I gotta get your grandpappy. I gotta get affiliate. Just strictly, not for the subscriptions. Oh no. Just for the points, so you can start racking them suckers up. This could be you. I don't know what I would redeem. I don't know what do you want to redeem? You're the one that's here. If there's anything you want to redeem. I'm not a big fan of the noisy ones, but anything else. The brush. Yeah, I want the brush. Give me the brush. How much do you want for the brush? 600? I can do that. Just barely, but I can do it. We doing it. Friendship point. Give me the friendship point. Hey, we were just talking about friendship points. Wow, you're so on brand, Alex. Good job. Keep up the good work. Horse. Save up for bear hug. Okay. We can have this arranged. I don't know what bear hug would look like. You know what, I could probably do something silly with the PeatiJ tuber or something. I'll probably do something like you could redeem point for Anna, and I could put an Anna on my head or something. I could do that. I could do these. Or an Anna in front of my controller. Or behind my controller. We can put her anywhere. We have that technology. We have the power here. Anna. Baby. Oh, she's on the, okay. She's on the cat tree now. She was making a mess earlier. She was just throwing stuff in the floor at the beginning of the stream. So, enjoy the clanky noises. Hey. Hey, Pesto, how you doing? Oh, no, that's not the voice. Local horse race will be held in the village tomorrow. Why don't you come and watch? Okay. Well, goodbye. See you later. Okay. I'm trying to remember. Most of these games have a backpack upgrade, but I don't think this one does. Makes me wonder if the SNES one had it. But because of the way the screen here is designed, I don't think it does have an upgrade. No, maybe it does, but it has a scrolly. So you like scroll down like a little arrow. You see how the arrow over here? Yeah, might be like that. Maybe. I don't remember. It's been a very, very long time since I actually played this game. I want to say last time when I mentioned I played it several years ago, I think after like a season, I was like, you know what? Back to Nature has more features. I'm gonna go play that one. And I did not stick around. Oh, that's another memory. A memory unlocked. So when I was a kid, my mom was super into decorating our birthday cakes every year. And she would make us a really fancy cake and we could request whatever we wanted. And it was really, really cool. Really fun. I'm glad she did that. I should tell her that. I should let her know. But anyway, my brother one year, he requested a Harvest Moon cake. Local horse race will be held on the 17th. So accept applications on the 16th. Okay. Right. I'm gonna go fish. So yeah, so he requested a Harvest Moon cake. And she made... it was basically a plot of land. I want to say there was Jack there. There was a little mini Jack. My brother probably got to eat him. But on the cake itself was a bunch of like veggies and stuff, like little crops in the planting, whatever. And for some reason, my little like brain was just hyper fixated on the eggplants. They were these beautifully rounded little like purple, delightful looking pieces of like frosting or not, it wasn't fondant, it was like a frosting thing. And they were so delicious. I should ask her what she used. I probably have a picture of it somewhere too, I can find it. Eggplant. Yeah, exactly. I'll go find that and then bring it up next time I do a Harvest Moon stream. Because it is in 64, or a Harvest Moon 64 related. Might as well. But they were so delicious. I should ask her what she used to do that. See if she remembers. It was just pure like sugar something, that sugar paste or something, but it was so good. Oh my god. And maybe because I really like the grape flavor, like grape candy. So maybe I probably just associated purple with delicious. And, and then the brain took over after that. It was just an experience after that of just sugar explosion. That was a really cute cake. I like that cake. I was probably pretty jealous of it, I'm not gonna lie. Looking back on it, I was pretty much like, oh dude, I should ask for a Harvest Moon cake. Such a good idea. I have always been super, like, irrationally competitive with my brother over the weirdest shit. And that's another one of those things, man. What, the cake that you asked for? Oh, yours was so cool, damn it. Oh, I can't stand it. I'm gonna save those fish for my dog. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I was hoping it's gonna take at least another hour, unless I just sprint through the rest of the season. If I'm gonna do the end of the season event. I wanna do the spring dance though. Dude, how cool would that be? He's so cool. Alright. Fuck it, we're doing it. We're staying up, boys. We're doing it, we're doing it. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Probably at least an hour. But I'm buckled in. I want to see it right now. I took a nap earlier. It's fine. No mail today. If you'll notice, I'm keeping a couple of potatoes. And specifically, I'm doing that... Oops. I probably shouldn't, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I very much have a bad habit of prioritizing the friendship stuff probably a little too early. Because you kind of want to, like... If you are min-maxing this game, which I don't recommend, but if you did, hypothetically speaking, you want to kind of, like, rush the money stuff at first. For the first at least season or two, probably first year even. And then for the second year, you can go back and I'm gonna just drop this flower on the ground. I need the space. For the second year, you can go back and make friends with everybody. I don't do it that way. I want to be buddies with everybody. So I save things. I probably shouldn't. I think potatoes are a particular favorite of the mayor's. Which is like, why do I even want to be friends with the mayor, you know? Whatever. I can't smooch the mayor. Maybe. Maybe. This game might have, I think it does have where you can romance the harvest goddess. I'm gonna say, I don't know if this is 100% accurate, but I'm gonna use the word most of the Harvest Moon games. You can romance the harvest goddess. But in order to unlock it, it is an incredibly difficult route. And it requires a lot of garbage to do, usually. Some of them it's just like, oh, give her enough gifts and she'll be pleased with you. But in the Friends of Mineral Town remake, for instance, because that's the one I've seen the most recently, in order to unlock the ability to marry the harvest goddess, you have to let me think. I think, oh god, let me just look it up, because it's a lot and I'm not gonna remember it word for word. Friends of Mineral Town remake, harvest goddess, how to. For all of the others, it's the usual fashion. You give them gifts, you get their heart rate to pink or red or whatever, you propose to them, you get married. You can usually do it. If you were really trying to marry somebody, you could probably do it in like 3 seasons and you're done. If you really put your mind to it, right? A year more casually. For the harvest goddess, let me get it up here. Okay. Due to her status as an actual goddess, there are a number of special requirements that you must complete. Fulfilling these requirements takes a substantial amount of time. You want to focus on your gameplay around these tasks. The first step... you have to tell the harvest goddess you're romantically interested in her. You must throw 20 gifts into the pond. Not too bad. After her 20 gifts, she'll ask you if you're interested in any possible marriage candidates. That's when you say her. Otherwise, you're completely locked out of the path. The second requirement. It has to be at least year 5. Like... Wait, you what? Excuse me? 20 gifts, year 5, have the large bed, which is typical for the marriage candidate. Have the harvest goddess at red hearts, which you have to give her a gift every day. That's not... whatever. Confess you have intent to marry the harvest goddess. So at a certain time of day, you have to go to the chapel and talk in the confessional to the priest and tell him that you want to marry him. And he's like, I don't know about that. That sounds like a fucking weird breach of etiquette with a god or whatever. But whatever. Let's see. When you get the option, there is still a chance. Here we go. There is still a chance he might refuse to give you his blessing. If this does not happen, then return on another day and try your luck. There is an RNG element here. It's a good idea to complete this as early as possible. Do the RNG. Complete the shipping list. You have to acquire. Is it everything in the game or just all of the things you can grow? Let me double check. I think it's... To complete this requirement, you must ship at least one of every item that is included on the shipping list. It's so fucked. You have to catch every species of fish in the game, which that game has quite a few. Find every item in the spring mine and the lake mine, which takes... It took me hours to do. I didn't go for the harvest goddess, but I did this alternatively. You have to earn the goddess gems, which is like certain floors. You have to get certain items in the mine. Buy the blue feather, which you usually have to do. And then you can propose. She have a checklist? She literally does. I mean, she is a goddess. So like if anybody can ask such a tall order. I would hope it would be her. And yeah, she needs a spreadsheet. Literally a spreadsheet to do this. She's one of 2 secret marriage candidates in that game, but we'll talk more about that when I play that one in 2 years, whenever I get to it, depending on how quickly I go through these. So in Harvest Moon 64, let me see if you can marry her, because I'm on the topic, I'm on the subject. There's usually at least like 1 or 2 hidden secret marriage candidates in these games. I have no idea for the SNES game. I'd have to look it up. I don't even know if the Harvest Goddess was in that game. Like, we played the Game Boy one and the fucking grandpa's ghost showed up, so there's no fucking telling, honestly. I'm not really sure. Okay, here we go. It's worth noting that some Japanese references could be overlooked. Okay, yeah, no, she... Wait. No, that's something else. I want specifically 64. No, okay, you cannot. Alright, good. Good, I see marriage rivals, though. Oh, shit, I didn't know this. Harvest Moon 64 has marriage rivals. Okay. So generally the mechanic works, and it looks like it works very similar here. That there is a certain set of conditions and a certain time limit, sort of, that you have for marrying each of the marriage candidates. I'm looking at the list behind me. Let me scoot it over just a little bit more so I can read it while I'm... There we go. Let's see. In order to get these 2 married, you have to save the vineyard first. Okay. So you can wait, can I marry off the other people? That's fucking wild. I didn't know that was the mechanic in this game. Oh my god, learn something new every day. Yeah, Cliff and Anne are married up, or partnered, I guess you could say. It's the 2 people at the ranch. Jeff and Ellie, which is the bakery people. Kai and Karen are the 2 at the vineyard. We got Gray, sorry. Gray is the ranch brother that marries Potpourri. And who is Cliff? Oh, Cliff is the guy that... I don't think Cliff is here yet. Cliff moves in later. He's the mountain man. Harris and Maria. Harris is the mailman that we've seen around. And Maria, yeah. So let's see. Let me read this real quick. Harris will tell you early on in the game that he has feelings for Maria. Harris likes flowers and milk, so once you've befriended him, he'll finally begin to take action on his feeling. You'll know when close to marrying once you see a scene in which Maria gives Harris a letter, and Harris basically freaks out. Cute. Okay, so that's another aspect to the marriage stuff in this game, is if you're gonna befriend people, be careful to not befriend the rival of the person that you're going after and like, because they may get there first. Which is just wild to me. I love the idea of, like, there's actually stakes here. There's gears moving, and like I can't do any, like, what am I gonna do about that? Like, I can't compete with that. This game is so complicated. I love it. I love it. You missed it, or you were asleep a little while ago, but I mentioned when I was looking around in the game, or I was looking around on the Reddit for some information, and somebody mentioned for these games, the 2 things that they look for in these games is, number 1, that it's a nice, relaxing experience, that it's chill, it's homey, it feels good, and number 2 is content. Lots and lots and lots of content. Oh, mouse is on the screen. You want that sucker jam-packed, right? So I would argue, oh hey, it's speak of the devil, it's Cliff. Hungry. You want some fish? I have a tiny little fish you can have. It's raw. I'm alive again. Yeah, you're welcome. Hi, Cliff. Glad I could help. It's the mountain, man. We're going to Moon Mountain. See you later, punk. So yeah, content. So I would, thinking through all of the games that I have ever played in this genre, I'd say 95% of them are probably good versus the ones that I think are not as good based on the fact that there's just so much more to do. like mechanics are important, all that stuff is important, but man, will I play, like I'm playing this game right now. This game is, it's messy, but look at all this. This is just so exciting. There's so much to do. I can show people bugs and they go, ooh, why did you do that? I love it. I love it here. I'm trying to remember if there's any other like sneaky mechanics in the background. I'm not. There. I mean, there's a character, a hidden character we haven't met yet. I think I can go say hi to him right now. I think. I want to say, I don't know if there's a specific item requirement, but not dissimilar to the Harvest Goddess. If you take a, I want to say it's a something you've grown, a vegetable you've grown, to a different pond, another little friendly face will show up. And I'll see if I can get that to work once I'm done watering my crops here. Bird. Shush. Okay. I think if we go up here, there's Harris, you know, the male guy. That guy, that putz. That means that, wait a second, because I thought, I didn't mention Karen. Karen and Kai, yeah. Oh. So, in other games, oh, he didn't show up. Never mind. I don't remember how to get him to show up. Let me see if I can find it here real quick. In the other games, he's not even on the list. I know there's a man in there. Maybe I don't see him until winter. In Back to Nature, in the other games, they pair up Karen with, I should probably just go Karen with Rick. In Friends of Mineral Town, he's paired up with Karen. So, we hate Rick though, so good riddance in this game. The little he has to do, the least they give him, the better, in my opinion. He's such an asshole. I hate this. Oh, I hate this. Oh, God. There's no way to make this easier either. It's just, this is how it is. This is your life now. Oh yeah, we haven't seen the stamina mechanic. I'll show that off real quick. So if you, we'll just go chop some lumber. If you continue to do things around your farm, the stamina, there's no stamina bar. The only indicator you get is that your character starts looking more and more tired. Yeah. Well, hello, Schmacks and Schmort. We love to hear it. Oops. I hope they are having a good morning as well. This beautiful day. Come on, get tired. Let's go. Wait a second. There we go. There's the first stage of it. Gotta head out. Okay, drive safe. Good luck. I might still be playing. I'm trying to get to the end of spring, so I might still be here when you get there, so good luck. Yes, with the stamina. You don't get a bar. Eventually you like start like sitting, you fall down kind of on the ground a little bit. And then you just have to stop for the day, even if you're not done. Hey! Hi, Pesto. Do you know the Flower Festival? Yes, I do. Yes, they're voting for the goddess in the square. Be sure to cast your ballot. So, see you at the festival. Okay. Okay. Let's give my dog some berries. That's not toxic. It's fine. See, it turns into dog kibble. Voting for the goddess has been held now. Drop by the square. It's like wet food. There's berries. It's fine. Don't actually, on the record, don't actually feed your dog like grapes and stuff. That shit's toxic for them. Learn that the hard way. Yeah, I want to get at least to the Harvest Goddess Festival because it's very cute and we love to see it. And then I'll call it a day. I'll wrap it up. I do have something going on later today, but it's fine. It's not until much later. So sleep, who heard of it? Never heard of it. Don't need it. Let's save some time here and go ahead and plant the rest of my potato. Should probably, if it is not too late, grow at least, my max brain just kicked in, at least one cabbage, because if there is a shipping list, which there usually is, I'm gonna want to get one of each. I don't know if I have enough time. It's the 19th. I'll have to check. I'll have to ask if I've got the time for it. May not. I may have to just wait. Just buckle in. Buckle up. Cowboy. I can check. That's the selling price. How do I check? Basil named Potpourri. She was born the day before the flower festival. But he was calling her that long before she was even born. Oh, that's cute. Cabbage seeds. They take longer but can sell them for more. How much is the cabbage? How much? 9 days? I think we have just enough time. This calendar, there's a big heart mark on the 15th of the month. She was born before the... Wait a second. Hey, Pesto, you look like your grandpappy. Thanks, Granny Ellen. Here you go. There are cutscenes in this game. I forgot to mention. It's been a staple from the beginning, apparently, because the SNES ones apparently has them as well. Although I didn't get that far, personally. And you'll see fun little interactions between the people. That's a classic. That's a go-to. Who are we gonna vote for? The flower princess or whatever. Who will be the goddess of the flower festival this year? Cast your votes. I mean, I guess I'll go for Potpourri. I mean, that was my wife. Thank you for voting. I can't vote again. I mean, I would hope whoever I voted for would win. I'm the deciding vote here. Listen, I'm real important. We don't have much to choose from. You don't have anything. He also has the shears, I think, and he maybe not shears. He gets the milking, cow milking equipment. I should probably see if Potpourri's around. She ain't. Where is she? Say my mommy's gone far away place. See you. That's so boring. Yeah, I felt that way too, kid. You right. When does the bar open up? We haven't been in the bar yet. Let's just wait around. This closed on Sundays. It's not Sunday, is it? Nope. Wait, I got cabbage to plant, and then I'll go to the bar. Bada bing, bada boom. Hi, Harris. Oh, that's right. Well, I can be friends with you. I'm not a Maria fan. Just that if it's potpourri, then that's gray. I remember being a kid and I thought Gray was cool, but he was also my rival, so I was like, this fucking dude. He thinks he's hot shit. I don't know why. I don't know why. Sometimes it's just like that. Oh, did I fuck it up? Oh, okay. Ooh. That was a close one. Yeah, I know you're tired. We're almost done. Oh, there is a... Ooh, I can show off a famous bug. Let's get our dog here. Where is our dog? Bark with me if you are my dog. Where is he? Am I gonna have to wait till tomorrow at this rate? Looks like I am. He's in the mess, isn't he? The boy's in the... Oh, there's the horse. Yeah, brush you. I don't think I'm gonna have the time today. I'm gonna have to come back. Oh. You get 2 brushies. Congratulations. There he is. Let's see if we can make it. I don't think I can make it, but we're gonna try. I think it's set to midnight. Can I... Okay, I do have time. Let's do it. Let's go, baby. If you take your dog to the bar, there's a little trick you can do. Hi, Karen. Have a look at the menu. How about you look at my dog? Doesn't seem too clever. Yeah, let's see how you feel in a few minutes. Oh, classic Karen. Give it a minute. What kind of anecdote can I talk? So I always associate this game because I was introduced to it at the same time as DDR. I always associate the two. And man, DDR was a fun game to have. Like being where I'm at, and in the middle of nowhere, there was no way that we would have ever gotten an arcade with an actual like DDR set, you know, or anything like that. But to have it at home, we had the dance pads. I think we had at least 2 of them, if not more. So you could, I think we had 2 on the PlayStation 2. That's right, because you can only have 2 controllers. And we had that one of those original versions. This will work, I promise you. Oh, there. You can level her hearts. You can get her all the way to okay, see you. Yeah, she's happier to see me now. You can get her all the way maxed out by just being like my dog. You see my dog though. Yes, you see. That's your dog, Perky, eh? I heard you were a farm by yourself. That's great. Wow, you're not a prick like Gray. Nice night, huh? Don't talk to me. He's just shy. He's just shy. It's fine. This is an easygoing town. I can relax. People in other towns usually don't like strangers. And we got our boy behind the bar. Hello. You don't look familiar. You a tourist? Oh, that farm. Well, it's good to take a big challenge when you're young. This is a place where people relax after a hard day's work. An anecdote. Most Harvest Moon games, when they localized the games in English, turn all mentions of alcohol into juice. I don't know why they didn't do it here, but most of the games it's juice. You don't want the kids. You don't want the kids drinking alcohol, I guess. For the rating, you see. One more for the road. Doesn't seem too clever. That's a fun little anecdote. I think that's the only famous like glitch that I remember from this game, or notorious glitch from this game. And I don't think there's any other character it works on, just Karen. I don't know why. Who knows? But you can do that. So if you want to marry Karen, then there you go. You don't even need anything. Just your dog. Hi, Anna. Okay. Alright. We're gonna speedrun the rest of the month until the Flower Festival. We're doing this. I'm committed. The character that says that name is also named Alex. That's fun. Fun little anecdote. Pink catmint seeds have arrived. Will be sold at the Flower Festival. Horse. Hello, horse. Horse is a horse, of course, of course. Let's see. Most games, something that Stardew Valley did not do. If I remember correctly as well, I may be misremembering this, but a lot of the Harvest Moon games do give you, at least the early ones, do give you your horse for free. I want to say, well, now that maybe it's more like 50-50 now I'm thinking about it, because like I want to say most of the GameCube ones you did have to buy it separately, but it had less of a use. So like in this game, once your horse does grow up, you can ride it, which we will do if I continue playing that long. And in the other ones, it's just not as practical for a variety of reasons. Some games, it's not as practical because the movement is not nearly as fluid, a la Magic Melody, for instance. And in some games, it's just, there's not really much of a purpose to it. This game has the mini game that is the horse race, so they give it to you very early on so you can participate. It's a nice little like good-natured gesture, I could call it, I guess. Traveling about on foot. Never mind, see you later. Okay, bye. Karen is a good dancer. I've seen her dancing at the beach. Bye-bye. Hello. Yeah, so I'm gonna say that's probably more of a 50-50 kind of thing. Remember, this may be, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, this may be the only one that does that. Because I was thinking about Back to Nature, and Back to Nature you have to... I think you have to buy your horse. You know what, never mind. I'm just having a moment. I don't remember anything anymore. Flower Festival's best. Just looking at the flowers makes me happy. Well, have I got something for you. I'm so happy. Perfect. I want to eat this. How do I eat this? I don't remember how to eat it. I did it accidentally earlier, didn't I? Or no, that was just the breakfast. Never mind. I was thinking of the last game too, I think. Opa. Alrighty. Where's my money at? That's respectable. I can get a chicken now, I think. Once you get animals, just like it, well, no, it automates it for you in Stardew Valley. Once you get animals, you do have to start paying attention to the weather a lot more. Because, clear in the morning without a cloud in the sky. Because, we're just gonna skip through some days real quick. We're gonna go lickety-split. So, one of the quality of life things that most games added, this is relevant, I promise, is that it made it much, much easier for you to bring out and put away your farm animals. And one thing we might see with this game, actually we probably won't. So the cows, you individually push them, I'm pretty sure. There may be a bell, but it's buggy at best, and it takes a while to get it to work. And then when you're ready to put them back in, you have to get the bell back out. You can leave them out overnight as long as they are fenced in. At least the chickens. I don't think the cows, I think the cows would be fine. But they feed on grass specifically. They do not feed off of the weeds or anything like that. So you have to plant grass if you're gonna have cows on the pasture. Chickens are a little easier because you can just pick them up and you don't need any grass, but you have to fence them in because, like I said earlier, foxes will come along and randomly kill your chickens. This is, I want to say, the only game, question mark, that does that. And there may be a few more, but they did get rid of that mechanic, seems like pretty quickly. Back to Nature doesn't have it, and that's 2 games forward. I may have to cross-check that one, because I'm pretty sure Back to Nature doesn't have that mechanic. The newest, latest Friends of Mineral Town most certainly does not. They got rid of that a long time ago for that one. And most everything else just like Stardew Valley, you can just leave them out willy-nilly and they automate for themselves, which is really nice, honestly. If it rains, the chickens don't go outside. That's simple as that. No, river's a good place for fishing. No, hello, Anne. How you doing? Here you go, you want a flower? Here you go. Is that for me? Thank you. You're welcome. How are you doing, Anne? Nothing's better than being in good spirits. She's chipper. I like Anne. I like Anne as well. But her design is very... Well, they're all designed to be very youthful. I'm gonna use the word. So... Never really noticed that as a kid, or if I did, it like didn't really register all that much. Like they all do read at least like, I'd say at the most like late teenagers. But maybe that's just the proportions on the art style. That could be it, because Karen serves alcohol at the bar, you know? that could just very well be because they all have those little chibi bodies. Come on. You can do it. I don't know, in the art style on the concept art as well, I would say that they have very young. God, fishing in this game is brutal. Especially because I'm talking. I do not have the reaction times for this. I ran into this problem with New Horizons as well. Both of the people I was playing with at the time, Alex and Matt, got the 100 fish in a row achievement, and I still to this day struggle with it. I have not gotten anywhere close with that one. Rest in peace. Someday. I have to sit there and dedicate time to it, and I really have not had the energy for New Horizons to do anything like that since it came out, so... Maybe soon, though. One thing that I do want to get in the near future, something I am excited for, would be one of those fancy-dancy little HDMI... It's not a straight-up video capture, because video captures are pretty pricey. But it's like a little one. I think it's like 50 bucks or something. I hope that I can pick one of those up so I can start playing Switch games on stream, because I think that would be really nice. Very fun. And then I might actually finish my fucking town in New Horizons. Oh my god. That would be a miracle, honestly. I can't even imagine. I don't even know what it would look like at this point. It's got some good bones. It's got good bone structure. But, it was not finished by any stretch of the definition. But that, yeah, I'd be happy to go. I have a bunch of amiibo cards for Animal Crossing now. And I do want to go back and replace a couple of them, of my villagers, with amiibos. So I definitely want to do that at some point. Unfortunately, though, that process requires you to do the amiibos at least 3 times, three consecutive days. So I probably should just go ahead and get that one over with and do that one off stream, because I'm not personally particular to time skipping. Not really my style. And I probably would want to continue doing that. I might time skip enough so that anytime I played the game, it was at least the shops were open, maybe. But other than that, like, I don't really want to. It's personal preference. I don't really care if other people do it. I actually had a friend bring their kid over the other day, and I got the impression, oh hi, you're going fishing too? Today's a nice day for fishing. I got the impression that this kid does not ever meet adults who play video games, I guess. Which is weird to me because I know my friend, or parent, does. But anyway, the way she was talking to me about Animal Crossing was pretty funny. It wasn't exactly strictly like she thought I was stupid. But, she very much was like explaining things to me and going over it, and I was like, yeah, that's cool, yeah. Even though I'm like hundreds of hours into the game as well, and like I don't know. It was an awkward moment because it's like, do you encourage the kid to be communicative? That's the word. And share things with you and be supportive of the kid and their hobbies, or do you just go like, listen, I've been playing these games for fucking 22 years, alright? Or 25 years, alright? I know, I get the sentiment, I appreciate it, but I have been down this rabbit hole already. This is not my first rodeo, alright? I think my save, just because I want to flex a little bit, because, I mean, why wouldn't you if you've wasted so much of your life in Animal Crossing? But I want to say my save for New Leaf has over 3,000 hours, maybe, question mark? 3,000 and something hundred. I will admit that some of that is idling, but not that much. Not as much as you would hope. You know? So, listen, kid. And I can't even imagine. I don't know. I can't even imagine how many extra hours I have dedicated to Pocket Camp now as well. Not mentioning any of the other games, because I did play other ones, but those are just the ones I spent the most time in. Hi! I think New Horizons I got up... Was it in... Hi! I don't know, I would have to check the New Horizons one. I don't feel confident about giving a number on that one. I may be way off on this, but I thought it was around 600 plus, which is not like crazy numbers for some people, you know what I mean? Like I said, like 3,000 hours in New... Sweetie. No rubbing the mic. There you go. Just lay down and yell at me. Give me the old usual. Give me the business, ma'am. Like I said though, yeah, 3,000 hours in New Leaf, so it's like, yeah. So it's like, that's not even, that's rookie numbers. 600 is rookie numbers. I get it. It just didn't hold my attention as much. I feel like the two major things, and I probably would talk about this. I'm gonna talk about it both times. Fuck it. The two major things about New Leaf New Horizons I was disappointed in is that New Leaf is my favorite one on the record, and it just has so abysmally much more content as far as like things you can find and stuff to unlock and stuff to do. And I feel like they didn't admit how much COVID took them out of what they wanted to do, at least as far as I could tell. Maybe that's wishful thinking. Maybe they didn't have plans for that and they were just gonna do the original festivals like they did, the year of support, and then to call it good and pack it up. Maybe that was the original plan as well. But New Leaf had so much more going for it, and it's hard to go back to it now because New Horizons has so much better quality of life stuff. But I mean, just the dialogue alone, the events that could happen around your town, I said the items, the fact that that game got an update. How many years after was it when it got the RV update? 6 years? 5-6 years after the game came out, it got an update that added a lot of new content. I mean, it wasn't like... It was mostly like... Amiibo content. A good chunk of it was Amiibo content. But that's still a lot of content. There's a lot of... I think it added the achievement system so you could get tickets so that you could purchase a slew of new furniture. Not dog. I want horse. He gets lost. Poor fella. Horse? Buddy? Yeah, content specifically in the form of furniture or things you can place, and content in the form of conversations with villagers and having villagers feel like they're actually there and alive and stuff. It really lacked in that department. And I'm not gonna lie, it did a lot for the genre, or for the game, the series, and it's an overall improvement for sure. I was disappointed. And I feel like post-COVID slowed everything down as far as the production and stuff that they wanted to do. And then once things started to get back more into an acceptable, like, pre-COVID workspace for them, it was time to move on to Splatoon. Because I don't have confirmation on this, but I've always heard that the Splatoon team and the Animal Crossing team are the same. So if Splatoon stuff is going on, which right now Splatoon 3 is a whole thing, then you won't see any Animal Crossing. Don't hold your breath, kid, you know? So I think that's probably what happened, is that post-COVID they were like, well, we already promised Splatoon, we gotta keep those numbers going, let's just drop it and support Splatoon for now. I pray to the Animal Crossing gods that we get what we got in New Leaf, where 5 or 6 years after the release of the game, once Splatoon is wrapped up, Splatoon 3 is launched, they're doing all their fun tournaments, everybody's having a great old time, having fun. I pray to the gods that they will release an Animal Crossing update. at least just fix the personalities. Give them more stuff to say. I mean, please. That's all. That's really, at this point, I feel like all it really, really needs. Yoo-hoo, brother. Says your horse is big now. Your horse is big now for sure. Enter the local horse race. See you. Okay, bye. I like how in the rotation for people who are coming out to see me to inform me of things, the boy is the one that comes to inform me of things. Oh, my horse is ready. So we can no longer talk to our horse. But we can ride our horse, and we can still brushy. So we're gonna brushy every day. I think you get... Maybe you get a bonus for jumping on your horse every day, like talking to it. It didn't get hearts though, so I'm not certain about that. Oh god, I hope these cabbages work. I hope so. What's turnip is 4 days. We can do a turnip though. For sure, for sure. We'll do 2 turnip. And then call it good there. When is the festival? Oh. Oh. That's lame. I didn't remember that. You can't ride your horse to town. Okay, well it's not very useful now, is it? Let's buy a chickie. I got the cash for it. Let's go buy a chickie. So we can see the mechanic. Hey you. Pick up things you want to buy. Yeah, you don't have a chickie on the counter. You got a chickie in your pocket. Give me one. Chicken. Take it to the farm today. There are no cancellations, no refunds. That's fine. It's fine. We gotta name our chickie. We gotta think about it. Chicken feed. I'm gonna just grab 5, I think. For now. Because I'm just gonna leave him outside. I wanna put him in a pen. It's gonna be his life now. Let me get a drink. I can feel my throat rioting. Ellie, hello. You're always cheerful, but you're so muddy. Must keep working. Must be working very hard. I am. Thank you for noticing. You're welcome. Storing the possessed farm. Yeah, I'm working on it. Potpourri. Lottery prizes. Yep. We heard about that. Appreciate you. You're welcome. Hello. I'm so happy. Everything's half price today. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you said that already. Alright, let's get some turnips. We'll plant those. Oopsie doodle. And not that much longer until... Oh, hey, I can look at the wiki while I run. Perfect. The wiki is your... Oh. Keep it in the shack. Name it and care for it. Oh, we gotta name it right now. Okay, I thought I was gonna bring it tomorrow. Pepto. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and chuck these down real quick. Go say hi to the chickie. You make friends with it in the usual way. Do you not pick it up to make buddies with it? Maybe you don't. Okay, chickie, sit here for a minute. I gotta make you a pin. So the normal way you would do this, if I remember correctly, just put a couple of these in my... put the chickie in here. You can grab one piece of lumber, and you can't, if I remember correctly, you can't jump rocks, but you can jump this, so that's how we're gonna do it. Yeah. Yeah. Clean up my farm a little bit. I got some time. What time is it in real life? Okay, I'm getting tired. I can feel it. But we are on a mission. We are almost there. Yeah, I wanted to look on the wiki for Festival events. Chicky. I'll have to check and see if it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I gotta water my plants. Oops, 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 oops. Okay, festival events. The 23rd. Wait. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, we didn't. We didn't, did we? Oh, but we did. We missed it. Alright, well, plan B. Let me, finish this day. Oops. And then we're just gonna watch a video of it. We're gonna find somebody on the internet who will do it for me. Because nobody told me. They told me to vote. But they didn't tell me it was gonna happen. Oh no. Well, that was fun. It was good. Let me do one thing before I forget. I gotta see if it's gonna rain tomorrow. Is it gonna rain? No. We're good. Chicky can stay outside. Okay. So we're gonna write in diary here to save the game. We have a chicken now, so we get to hear that lovely noise. And then we're just gonna... Is there a way to quit the game? Oh yeah, we can look at the album. You can unlock a bunch of pictures after you see certain cutscenes and things. That's pretty cool. The estimate. Yeah, you can see tool notes. I don't care about that. When you unlock the kitchen, you'll have more things you can see. Like, I want to say there's like heart meters once you unlock the kitchen. There's a upgraded calendar as well. And there's a couple other things we can look at. Once you get that unlocked, but that's a lot of money. So that would not happen anytime soon. Let me go ahead and bring Bob back. Hang on. And then we're gonna close out of that. We're gonna close out of the Game Boy Advance one as well, because I didn't close out of that one yet. Let's go pull up a video. Let's go watch the Flower Festival, because I like the Flower Festival. It's really cute. Oh, let me do this in Chrome. My go-to for the stream here. Does that make sense in my brain? I'm trying to think if that makes... Oh my goodness, Anna, that was a groan? You stretching? Oh god, you sound awful. Let's go pull up a video. Harvest Moon 64. Flower Festival. See if we can get one specifically with potpourri as well. Does it have any commentary? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, we're just gonna... Yeah. And then how do I... Can I just window capture this? Maybe. I have to be very careful. Very, very careful. Alright, Bob. Be gone. Alright, we're just gonna watch it this way. Is there anything at the end? Okay, there's not anything at the end. Good. There's no autoplay. Turn off autoplay. Ah, the pleasures of a harvest. Always cherish the harvest from the mountains. Brother got a stomachache last year because he ate too much. Chomp chomp. Yes, this is good too. You should try it. How are you doing? Not your dog. You know, you're fine just looking at you. Oh, he must be friends with people. There are lots of flowers you can use for cooking. Usually I just help my mom cook. Thankful for the blessings from the earth. Ooh. Yeah, Gray would never talk to me like that. He would never be my friend. Glad to have another good harvest. I always pray before the harvest. For the weather and everything. What else can you do but pray? Hey, stay a while. I can cook if I have to. I just don't need... Oh god, it's too quick. Hello, welcome back. I will tell you what happened in a moment. Or actually, I could tell you now. We missed the Harvest Festival. the flower festival. The whole reason I was continuing to play and staying up even later than usual is because I was gonna do the festival, and then I missed it. So we're watching a video. We're just gonna watch it. It's fine. It's not that different. We're just in the video. He's more friends with Gray, but that's it. So Karen, slow down here. I can cook if I have to. I just don't need to. But maybe I should learn a little. Karen is notoriously a terrible cook. She burns everything. It's the bit, you know. Good ingredients, but that probably isn't the only reason. Get stuck. Brother cooks better than I do. I always counted on him. That was no good. Yeah, Anne's not a good cook either in the series, typically. There's like some exceptions, but I'm gonna get into that one next time. We're gonna talk about that in a second. Hello, Hikaru. I cooked this. Why don't you try some? Glad you like it. I like cooking very much. What could be better than eating delicious foods? Little Ellie has been ever busy since yesterday. She's always so lively this time of year. Today we celebrate the year's harvest. Have a good time. Alright. I did specifically select the one that has the potpourri dance. So let's bring it out. Let's go, baby. Here you go. The coin's inside the cake. You're the next king. And if you're the king, you do the festival we saw earlier. The coin was inside. Yeah. Look at that. You do the seed festival, the king, whatever. Start the dancing, everybody. Choose your partners. You do a little dance with them. Look how cute. Yeah. Look at him spin. Gotta reuse some assets, dude. We on a budget. We on a time crunch. It's so cute. So adorable. That's like. Let me turn it down. That's like. Don't look at those. I don't even know if there's anything to look at. I'm in incognito, so I don't think so. You can just see all of my bookmarks. There's nothing inconspicuous there. No, you're good. Okay. Let me here. Oh, that's too big. That's way too big. Hang on. Hang on. I was gonna pull up the chatting screen here. Bookmarks. Yeah, don't look at those, Smile. Look at all that. Oh, so much scandal. I don't have a background. Why do I not have a background? What's my? We have a couple options. We have the basement. We have the adoption center. We have that one's busted. It's a Castlevania one. We have Anna. Any requests? Farmer Boy in the Void, baby. Let's put Anna and the basement, because I think the basement is funny. Hang on. Oh, I gotta make it smaller here. You can see she's too big. She's too powerful. Baby. Where's the little Anna? Oh, I know what happened. I moved it. I have to go find it again. Oh well. Okay, I fixed her. She's here now. The big schmiff. Yeah, so that was Harvest Moon 64, man. My beloved, my baby boy. It's where my entire farming experience started, man. We love it. It was good times. I made lots of really good memories. And it really all it took to separate that game from a lot of the other games is those little bits of charm, I want to call them. Like, there's other things too, of course, but those really make it stand out compared to other iterations of these kinds of games. And those little moments, like the festival itself was really cute. Both festivals that we got to see were really cute. And being able to, the bug moment was so cute. Oh my god, it has so much charm to it for being such a simple game and a simple concept. And I still agree with the sentiment. Do not play it unless you just really like that's your thing to do, like for me, or you have nostalgia for it. There's not really any reason to go back to that one. But hi, sweetie. But what a wonderful way to sort of start the series, you know? With how long it's been going. Like that was a very early years. What a wonderful way to start the series. Is there anything else to say about Harvest Moon 64? I love it. That's no big surprise. The next game in the Harvest Moon series. The next game is Game Boy Color 2. And that one will be another quick one. And you will see why. It's very similar to the first Game Boy Color game. And then the one after that is, I would say, of the classic ones, if you exclude the 2D ones, of the classic 3D, I would say it's the best one. It's Back to Nature. I've mentioned it a couple times tonight. It is basically Harvest Moon 64. All of that charm, all of that intriguing, like cool, weird farm life simulator, just good vibes, but more content. So I'm really excited to show that one off and to play that one again. So after that, it's kind of a wild card, but Back to Nature is really good. So I'll probably do a full sit down with Back to Nature, and we'll talk about it. We'll get the deets in. I'll do my research too, so we can have plenty of stuff to talk about. I just to keep it updated, I am still working on the vampire stream for the True Blood. I'm gonna talk about True Blood and stuff. I decided that I wanted to listen to all of the podcasts for this year. They came out with a series of podcasts for each episode, and it's two of the original actors sitting down with different parts of the team and going over stuff. For the most part, I kind of skim, or I sit through all of them, but I not most of it's relevant to me, but I want to sit through all of them. They released them this year. I might as well get all the bang for my buck. It's basically turning into a whole like video essay style like length in my brain, but we'll get there. I promise you. It is in the works still. We're going to do vampires again soon. Like I said, I have a couple streams on the back burner just for when I'm feeling them, like the Chibi Robo stream. It's whenever I'm feeling it, honestly. Just whenever I'm like, today I will bless you with a great gift. Have you ever seen Chibi Robo, Alex? Have you ever seen anything about it other than like trailers or anything of the new ones? Because the new ones are totally different. It's a totally different experience. So I don't count those. Nope. Okay. Perfect. That is absolute music to my ears. Because Chibi Robo is so entirely adorable. And if you don't want to play it after one sitting of watching me play it or checking it out or whatever, then I will play the whole damn thing for you again. And it's I'll probably bring this up when I do the Chibi Robo stream, but it's one of those special games where I don't even have nostalgia for it. I didn't play Chibi Robo as a kid. I played it as an adult like 3 years ago, and I fucking loved it. It was adorable. Like I have nostalgia for it as if I played it as a kid because it was so good. So I'm super excited for that one. It'll come soon, whenever I'm feeling it. I have the costume already ready to go, so it's all in the works. We're ready. Just pull the trigger, me. Please. Please. Yeah, there's a bunch of other stuff, but we'll leave it there. That was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun today. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for whatever. If there's any questions, let me know. Send me a message in Discord, the usual. Woo, exactly. Anna, you wanna say good morning night? Good morning, good night. This is where you say, okay lady, I love you, bye bye. No? It's when you scream at me and run away. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to get one more stream in since I knew you had the half day, so perfect. Alex loves you, bestie. Okay. I don't know if you heard that, but she peeped back. So, good more night. Exactly. So, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to cut it off there. I'm excited. I want to play more farming games. I'm like chomping at the bit. So, we'll see if I do more this week or next week or whatever. Bye, good night. Have a good day. Get you some good vibes. Enjoy a beautiful day today if it's beautiful, or maybe it's a miserable kind of day. You know, sometimes it's like that. Just try to get little pieces of enjoyment out of it, you know? Bye, good night. Or see you. Yeah, bye. Let me